Hi, counting down the top 20 questions received about medical writing in 2019. Question 14. Should I include my list of publications on my resume? My personal opinion is yes, because on more than one occasion, I have spoken with candidates who are aspiring for medical writer jobs who have missed out on that opportunity because they didn't include the publication list. And this happened because they went into the interview talking about publication experience, but there was no justification of that on the resume. Initially, I felt that this was unfair because it's, of course, when someone asks you about your publications and you don't have it on your resume, it only makes sense for the person who asked you that question to go and have a look on PubMed or on Google Scholar, for instance, to see if your name comes up. But then again, most people don't have that kind of time, especially in industry. And people take resumes at face value. If there's something on there, it's considered. If there's something left out of the resume, then it's not considered. People may not have those extra few minutes in order to do that background research on you before making a quick decision as to whether to hire you or not into the medical writing role. So I think it's certainly safer to keep that publication list if you are applying for a medical writing role. What if you're someone who has a very extensive publication list going into pages? My suggestion is to only include maybe just 3 or 4 of the most recent ones, and then just have a bullet point at the end that says full publication list available on request. Simple enough. The other reason why I think it's important to include a little something about your publications is because it's a good way of showing variety. Maybe you've worked on a review, maybe you've worked on a book chapter, maybe you've worked on a few primary papers. It's a good opportunity to say you're not just working on one single document type, but you can work on different types of documents, that you have led document development in different types of deliverables. Also, you never know if the hiring manager might have some kind of a background in what you've worked on, then a keyword or something of interest in the publication title might spark a very interesting discussion. And all of a sudden, you might become the most interesting candidate in the lot. So think about that. And my suggestion is to keep your publications on. All the best.